If you have ever thought or said to yourself, if only I could just get the word out there, if more people knew what I did and how I could help them, they would be so excited to work with me. If you have ever said this, you need to increase your brand awareness. And I'm going to share 5 ways you can do exactly that here in this video. My name is Kaye Putnam. I'm the psychology-driven brand strategist. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we are about to dive in. But before we do that, I just wanted to say thank you for being here, for watching. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. If you are coming back, I appreciate you. Step number 1 to increase your brand awareness is a little counterintuitive because it's actually to get clarity yourself. If you've listened to other videos of mine, you know that I'm a huge proponent, huge advocate for building your brand on truth, not trends. And frankly, other people aren't going to know about your brand if you don't know about your brand. Are you following me? Like if you don't know what you stand for and how to communicate how you help people, all of the showing up, all of the visibility in the world isn't really going to help you. So be sure that you're spending time on the front end or periodically to revisit exactly what your brand stands for. Perfect. So that's step number 1 to increasing your brand awareness. Step number 2 is to attract attention intentionally. How's that for a tongue twister? I have always marveled at the fact that whenever I'm launching a course, so I'm doing like a free event, I'm inviting people, I'm turning up my ad spend, I'm making a big deal in the marketplace about whatever I'm up to, my sales for everything increase. It's not just whatever product I'm launching. It's all of my other courses. It's my one-on-one work. It's all of the leads that I'm gathering. That attraction of attention is so powerful. And even if you don't have something planned right now, it's one of the best ways that you can increase your brand awareness. Create some type of event. Plan a launch. Even if the actual launch doesn't go, as well as you would wish and dream, the residual effect of a launch is very real. So even if the thing that you're promoting is kind of this Trojan horse, like even if you're just breaking even on an event that you're hosting, that attention is going to create incredible awareness. And as a result of your clarity that you developed in step number 1, it's going to create more sales. Technique number 3 to increase your brand awareness is to borrow some authority. What I mean by this is it is incredibly effective to be positioned as an authority to somebody else's audience. I recently did a guest masterclass for my course platform, Teachable, which I love. I have major love for Teachable as a way to create and sell online courses. I'll put my link down below. If you're still searching for a way to create and sell online courses, they are the best. Anyway, huge fan, and they asked me to teach a masterclass on branding. And that borrowed authority is so powerful. I have grown my list by over 500 people. So many more people are following me on the different social media platforms, YouTube included. Hello, welcome if you just found me on Teachable. And being the trusted advisor, the trusted expert that somebody else brings into your audience positions you in a favorable way that people actually pay attention. It actually does increase awareness as opposed to just showing up unannounced in somebody's audience and trying to weasel in, create value, whatever, doing all those things that people do in like Facebook groups. It's so much more effective if you partner with the actual owner of a Facebook group or the owner of a podcast or some other owner of an audience somewhere and be positioned as an authority to that audience by the owner. That's why it's borrowed authority. Technique number 4 to increase your brand awareness, and I have a whole video about this psychological effect, is to leverage the mere exposure effect. What the mere exposure effect in a short little blip tells us is that the more that somebody sees our face, to upwards of more than 20 times, once we kind of reach this threshold, we become familiar, we become known, and people begin to like us more. They begin to recognize us more easily because we're not just a blip in their radar, like we continue to show up. So continue to be visible, even if you're not seeing results over time. Chances are somebody just hasn't seen you enough to have that, those feelings of know, like, and trust raised yet. So continue to show up to increase your brand awareness. And then technique number 5 to increase brand awareness is to encourage engagement and sharing within your audience. Somebody who I follow launched a podcast recently. I think it was Rachel Bell. And she had this incredible technique of asking people to review the podcast, which would then promote her podcast to new audiences. And in exchange, she gave all of them who took a screenshot a free course that wasn't available anywhere else. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So wherever you can encourage or incentivize people to share your content or to help you promote it to wider audiences, that's going to be a massive increase in brand awareness. Comment below. I would love to know which of these 5 techniques are you going to focus on next. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. You'll get notifications. Hard word for me, guys. You'll get notifications whenever I publish a new video that'll help you attract more ideal clients, grow your brand, make more sales, all of the things that we are working towards as entrepreneurs. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being an entrepreneur. I appreciate you endlessly, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. I will see you guys next time. Check out some of my related videos to learn more about brand awareness.